إن علينا للهدى وإن لنا للآخرة والأولى.
Do you have a faith yourself, or are you Muslim, Christian?
Looking into Islam.
But does Islam make sense to you?
I haven't looked into it much.
Do you believe in a creator of the universe? You believe that there is a creator that has created you?
Yes.
Is it Jesus?
I mean, I grew up as a Christian, but I don't know, it didn't make too much sense to me. I always had a lot of questions.
It's because we're saying is that the Trinity is a man-made concept.
Yes.
Because if Jesus is God, who does he pray to? Does God pray to himself?
Yes.
Can a man be God? A man like me that eats, sleeps and becomes tired and prays and cries? Can a man be God?
No.
No, right? This is innate. Every single person innately knows inside of them that there's only one supreme being of the universe. And that one supreme being is not a man or a woman, cannot be visualized, cannot be drawn, or knowing, or seeing, or powerful, yes, all wise, is the sustainer.
Yeah.
Allah is the one that makes the crops grow, and He is alone.
Yeah.
There's no one next to Him.
Sorry.
He is the... Oh, no, go ahead.
I'm round the corner, I'm coming.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So Allah is alone worthy of worship. Allah is the only one that can give you life and death. He's alone on this. There's no one next to Him.
Yeah.
Yes? This is the success. This is success and this is salvation in Islam. To acknowledge the oneness and the perfection of Allah alone, and to worship Him alone with no associates or partners. And the Prophet Muhammad is the final messenger. We don't worship him, we don't call upon him. The Prophet Muhammad said, do not do to me, don't only praise me like the Christians did to Jesus. I am a servant of God or a slave of God, right? That makes sense to you?
Yeah.
Now the Quran, we can verify, right? The Quran has not changed.
That's another thing, yeah. The Bible has changed. There's a lot of different versions of the Bible.
Agreed, right? So you have to be sincere to yourself. If the Bible has been changed, you have to move away from it. Because if it's been changed, then men have dipped their hands into it. If I change something, then I have corrupted it. Yes, I cannot. How can you change the word of God?
Exactly.
Right? The Quran has been memorized by millions of people. Yes? Increasing every year. Cover to cover, word by word, dot by dot. Yes? Therefore, we have reasons to believe in the Quran.
Yeah.
Yes? Also, the concept of God makes sense internally and rationally. God doesn't die, He doesn't become a human or come and die on the cross or be defeated by His creation, killed by His creation, because He's sovereign, He's eternal, right? It makes no rational sense. Now the Quran is not bringing a new message, it's bringing the same message as Jesus and all the prophets.
Right.
Yes?
Yeah.
So if you accept the Prophet Muhammad, you are a true follower of Jesus. Yes?
Yeah.
That makes sense to you?
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
So, do you have any questions about Islam or?
I do, but I'm in a bit of a rush.
Yeah.
But it was lovely speaking to you, definitely.
Inshallah, you are here. You're not here by chance. Allah has brought you here because Allah is guiding you, right? It seems to me that you've done some research about Islam. You're thinking about becoming Muslim,
Yeah.
right? So, what's stopping you from becoming Muslim?
I don't know. I think I just get carried away with having so much other stuff going on, and I don't know. It's not really been like a priority, which I know it should. Because.
But do you believe that Islam is the truth?
I don't know. I have to look into it more. I feel like I have to look into it a lot.
Yeah. It seems to me that you're very close to Islam, and it's making sense to you. Yes.
Yeah.
Inshallah, do not delay, right? Because I don't know what I can say to you today for you to accept Islam, right? If I give you the proof why the Quran is divine, would you accept Islam, or you still not sure? You want to just like read and stuff?
I think I would accept. I think.
Okay. If the Prophet Muhammad made a prophecy and it came true, you would say that you would accept Islam.
I've read about that as well.
Yes.
There's so many things that he has said, and it's happened, and it's true, and there's been like scientific proof behind it.
Okay, so if you know this,
then why am I?
yeah, that's the point I'm making. Yeah,
I know.
All you have to say to become Muslim, and you'll be happier. If you become Muslim, generally you'll be happy. You have a connection with Allah.
Yeah.
You have a very strong connection. You learn how to pray. Hijab and these things, they come later.
Yeah.
After you take the testimony of faith, then you accept it that you would learn how to pray.
Yeah.
Right? Slowly but surely. But first, it's about accepting Islam, but this has to come from you.
Of course.
Because Allah is guiding you. Like you are not here by chance. We don't believe in this, yeah? You're here because Allah brought you here, right? But accepting Islam is something that you have to do yourself, right? That if it makes sense to you that there's only one creator, Allah, that's worthy of your worship, He's the one that provides for you, sustains you, guides you, right? Will judge you on the day of judgment, yes, but gives you, has given you all the blessings that you have, and He's worthy of your worship. He's worthy of you thanking Him, right? And then you would agree that the Prophet Mohammed is the final messenger. Would you agree?
Yes.
Then I will say to you to accept Islam, and then slowly but surely
I can pick up and
learn how to pray and these things, right?
Yeah.
So if this makes, what's your name?
Elisha.
If this makes sense to you, right? If you believe in your heart is the truth, yes? Then, or you want to worship Allah, you want to actually worship Allah and be close to Him, yes? Yes? Are you 100% sure, yes?
Yes.
Then, and you love Allah, right? You love Allah, He's the one that gave you everything, all the blessings, yes? So then you repeat after me, yes? You say, I bear witness.
Oh, I can't say my shahada
Okay,
right
right.
now. I'm not ready.
Okay.
I need to look into it.
Okay.
But I'm in a rush, so I have to go. But do you have the...
But don't delay, yes?
Of course, I
Right?
won't.
Because Shaytan will try to take you away from this.
I noticed,
Because
yeah.
it seems to me that you're there, right? Because when I'm telling you to say the words,
Yeah.
right, there's something that you already believe in.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you there's something new. Do you believe in Allah? Yes?
Yes.
Do you believe that the Prophet Muhammad is the final messenger?
Yes.
Then why don't you say it
I
then?
don't know.
Shaytan, Satan, yes?
Yeah.
Don't let Shaytan win. He will try to delay you. Because he knows that he's lost you. So what he will do is try to delay you saying it. Waiting for you to die.
Yeah.
or your life to come to an end.
Yeah.
And he always said, okay, not now, next week, next month, next year. Then as you said, it becomes, I'm busy. I became busy with life.
Yeah.
Then he makes you forget about it.
Yeah.
But today Allah is reminding you that accept it, right? Because if you accept Islam, there's a paradise for you. And this life's a test.
Yeah.
There are tests in place. Life's a test. Life becomes difficult.
Yeah.
What's the purpose of life? What happens after I die? Right?
Yeah.
That we have to prepare for the afterlife. Right? My money, my wealth, all these things, they will not help me in my grave.
Yeah.
It's what I said. If I said the words and I lived by it,
Yeah.
and I implemented it, and I start praying and I believe in it with conviction, then that person, inshallah, they'll go to paradise. But if someone dies upon not accepting the message, then that person will enter the hellfire. Because you have an obligation upon yourself that when the truth comes to you, that you accept it.
Yeah. I have to go. My sister's waiting for
Thank
me.
you. Thanks so much for your time. But inshallah, take your shahada soon, right? Go to the mosque with your friends and stuff like that, yeah?
Don't delay it, because I know. I've been delaying it for so long.
Shaitan. That's what I'm saying to you. It's very simple. It's a few words.
Yeah.
And you feel the lightness. You feel faith into your heart, right? That's what I'm telling you, right? Thanks so much.
إن علينا للهدى وإن لنا للآخرة والأولى